Hey everybody, I'm JimClassic, and you are watching Geekin It. And for today's video, I kind of want to talk about Star Wars and Disney and the ever infamous Rian Johnson. So, when was this? On Wednesday, February 13th, a website known as Super Movie Bros posted an article about Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy has been canceled, and that Rian Johnson has been essentially fired from Disney. So that was pretty much the talk of the day. Many Star Wars fans were cheering, and, some were crying about it. However, that all changed on February 14th.
Valentine's Day. Bummer.
When Rian Roundhead Johnson, as he likes to be called, responded by saying he has not been fired by Disney and that he is still working on his Trollogy. Personally, I'm not really sure what to believe. Do I believe the corporate jargon from Disney? Do I believe Rian Roundhead Johnson? I don't really know. What I do know is that Disney has not been very vocal or public about Rian Johnson's trilogy. Usually whenever a Disney rep or Bob Iger talk about the future of Star Wars, they're talking about The Mandalorian, which is going to be on Disney Plus, or they're talking about the trilogy written by the Game of Thrones writers. But so far, in I think over a year, there has not been a Disney rep that has mentioned Rian Johnson's trilogy. Sometimes in those kinds of situations, you kind of got to read between the lines. However, though Star Wars: The Last Jedi made a little over $1 billion, ultimately there really was a fan backlash. A backlash so strong that it helped contribute to the flop that was Solo, a Star Wars story. Even 15 months, since The Last Jedi, there is still a lot of noise and a lot of complaints from fans who rejected The Last Jedi. It's a very divisive film. It really is. It rubbed a lot of fans the wrong way, mainly because of the treatment of Luke Skywalker and how like Rose Tico. I think a lot of people can overlook Rose Tico and Canto Bight if Luke had been the hero that we needed. If Luke had still been the hero, I think a lot of people would have just, oh well, Rose Tico's kind of annoying, but whatever. It wouldn't. But anyway, I don't want to delve too deep into that. This fan backlash, allegedly, it hit Disney so hard that Disney's president, Bob Iger, announced an all-stop on just about all upcoming Star Wars projects, with the exception of Episode 9, which is coming out this December. And mind you, we're in February, okay? That's less than 12 months away till Episode 9, and we still don't have a title for Episode 9. Now, maybe they're waiting until Star Wars Celebration to make the announcement, but that's not until April. Something's not right that Disney hasn't even mentioned the subtitle of the movie yet. Now, it is also entirely possible that during Star Wars Celebration that they will delve deeper into the other Star Wars projects, including Rian Johnson's, maybe, but it's just the fact that it's been over a year. It's officially over a year, and Disney has not made an official announcement or rumor or talk about Rian Johnson's trilogy. I mean, Rian Johnson talks, but he talks his mouth off. He talks himself stupid sometimes. I can't take that as a credible source. Disney, his bosses, the people who are writing his paychecks, have not said a word about it. Continuing on with some of these rumors, there is even a rumor that Disney believes that Episode 9 could make or break the future of Star Wars. And I mean, that's mind-boggling. That is disturbing that Disney could be this worried about the success or failure of Episode 9 because of Episode 8, the fan reaction to that movie. I mean, again, we don't know. We don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Disney is not going to go out and make a public announcement and say, we're very nervous about Episode 9. We hope that it succeeds because we're shitting bricks right now. They're not going to do that. You know, they don't want to upset the shareholders. They don't want to upset the fans any more than they already are. So, you know, they're not going to come out and say it. It is all speculation. But speculation based on observation. I am not a fan of Rian Johnson. I'm really not. I do not like his attitude online. I do not like how he addresses his critics. There is a way to talk to your critics. All right, yeah, there are haters out there. There are trolls out there. There are some vicious, nasty people out there. There really are. And then there are also the fans who like your work, and there are also the critics who just want to get their point of view out and get their voices heard. All right, Rian Johnson speaks to his critics the same way as he does to his trolls, and that's not good. And that also contributed towards this backlash. You know, the minute Rian Johnson started to say "fuck you" to the fans said "fuck you" back. And Rian Johnson does not know how to conduct himself professionally to his critics. When Ron Howard got flack for Solo, a Star Wars story, that dude handled his criticisms with class. All right, he's like, oh man, I'm sorry you didn't like the movie. You know, it's a shame. You put a lot of work into it, or whatever it is. You know, but he showed class. He showed confidence in his work. Rian Johnson does not show confidence in his work. He gets defensive. He gets childish, and then he starts acting like some of his own trolls. Rian Johnson even admitted that he wants to create a movie where half of the audience loves it and half of the audience hates it. And, you know, he did that. Mission accomplished. And it apparently backfired, you know, onto Disney's bottom line, into the successor future of Star Wars. It may have. Time will tell. Basically, Rian Roundhead Johnson basically did to Star Wars in one movie what Michael Bay did to 5 Transformers movies. And just by that alone, I hold Rian in very little regard. But my overall thought about the Rian Johnson Trollogy is, let's say over the next 3 years. Let's say 3 years. You know, to stretch it out to probably its logical conclusion. We might hear a whisper or two about the Rian Johnson trilogy, and ultimately I'm sure it's going to be quietly swept under the rug. And later on we'll just be hearing murmurs about creative differences or something, and then Disney will just never mention it again. That's my prediction. We'll find out. We'll find out what happens. You know, if the rumors are true and Disney really is sweating bullets about Episode 9, that will probably determine the future of Star Wars. I'm JimClassic, and you've been watching Geekin' It.